What if I told you that the difference between where you are now and becoming a millionaire isn't luck or talent, but strategy? The ultra-wealthy don't just work hard, they work smart. And today, I'm going to give you 7 life hacks that can take you from zero to millionaire. Success isn't reserved for the privileged. It's built by those who understand how to create value, take calculated risks, and master their mindset. Every self-made millionaire started somewhere, often with nothing, but they followed principles that propelled them forward. If you're ready to transform your life, let's break down the 7 hacks that can set you on the path to financial freedom. Develop an unshakable growth mindset. To build wealth, it's essential to develop an unshakable growth mindset. Millionaires don't think the way most people do. They approach life with a unique perspective, seeing opportunities where others see obstacles and viewing setbacks not as failures, but as valuable feedback. Their mindset allows them to thrive even in the face of adversity because they understand that every challenge is a stepping stone towards greater success. This shift in thinking is fundamental to wealth building and success in any area of life. We all experience failure at some point, but it's how we respond to it that makes the difference. People with a fixed mindset tend to see failure as the end of the road, a confirmation that they are not good enough, that they are incapable of achieving their goals. This type of thinking leads to self-doubt, stagnation, and a fear of trying again. They hold themselves back, thinking that success is something reserved for a select few who are simply lucky or gifted. In contrast, those with a growth mindset see failure as a necessary part of the learning process. They understand that failure doesn't define them, it refines them. Every failure is an opportunity to learn, to grow, to improve. Instead of shrinking from challenges, they embrace them because they know that through persistence and adaptation, success is inevitable. When you change your perspective on failure, you free yourself from the fear of it, and you become more willing to take risks, make mistakes, and learn faster. This is the essence of what differentiates the wealthy from the rest, a willingness to fail, to get back up, and to try again with new insights. The first step in cultivating a growth mindset is to reframe how you view obstacles. In life, we often encounter roadblocks, be they financial, personal, or professional. For many people, these obstacles are discouraging. They may feel like they've reached a dead end or that there is no way forward. But a millionaire mindset sees obstacles differently. They are not barriers. They are challenges to be solved. Every obstacle is an opportunity in disguise. Wealthy individuals understand that the most valuable lessons often come from the hardest challenges, and it's through overcoming them that they unlock greater potential. For example, consider the story of many self-made millionaires. They weren't born into wealth, and many of them faced numerous failures before achieving success. The key difference is their ability to learn from those failures, to adjust their strategies, and to keep pushing forward with unwavering determination. They don't let challenges define them. They use challenges as a launchpad for growth, knowing that the road to success is rarely straight, but always worth the effort. Another critical element of building an unshakable growth mindset is the ability to adapt. Life is unpredictable, and things don't always go according to plan. The economy fluctuates, markets change, and unexpected events can throw everything off course. Millionaires don't expect perfection, but they do expect to be able to pivot when things go wrong. They understand that adaptability is crucial to success, and they're not afraid to change course when necessary. Adaptability requires a deep understanding of what is within your control and what is not. You can't control every external factor, but you can control how you respond to them. When things don't go as planned, wealthy individuals look for new ways to solve the problem. They may try a different approach, take a step back to reassess, or seek advice from others who have faced similar challenges. By remaining flexible and open to change, they continuously move forward, even when things get tough. Persistence. They stay committed to their vision, even when others would give up. One of the most powerful aspects of the growth mindset is that it encourages continuous learning. People with this mindset are constantly seeking ways to improve themselves, their skills, and their knowledge. They view learning as a lifelong journey, never a destination. This hunger for knowledge keeps them ahead of the curve, able to capitalize on emerging trends and opportunities. Wealthy individuals understand that the world is constantly changing, and those who are not willing to learn and adapt will be left behind. This is where the concept of lifelong learning becomes crucial. Wealth is not just about making money, it's about learning how to make money, how to invest, how to manage risk, and how to build long-term wealth. The more you learn, the more you grow, and the more you can leverage your knowledge to create opportunities for yourself. Millionaires are always reading, always attending seminars, always seeking mentors. They know that their wealth is not just a product of what they know today, but of what they will continue to learn and apply in the future. In order to develop an unshakable growth mindset, you must train yourself to be persistent in the face of adversity, to view setbacks as stepping stones, and to learn from every failure. You must also be willing to adapt and change when necessary, to stay flexible in the face of unpredictable challenges. Most importantly, you must understand that success is not an overnight event. It's a journey, one that requires patience, effort, and an unrelenting belief that you can always improve. The moment you shift from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, you unlock unlimited potential. This shift opens the door to possibilities you never thought possible. It empowers you to take risks, to fail without fear, to keep learning, and to keep growing. Wealth is not just about money. It's about the mindset you adopt, the habits you cultivate, and the persistence you demonstrate in the face of challenge. Once you embrace a growth mindset, you'll discover that your potential for success is limitless. Master the skill of money multiplication. The wealthy understand a profound truth about money that many people miss. Money is not just for spending, it's a tool for multiplying wealth. Every dollar that you earn is a potential employee waiting to be put to work. But just like any employee, it needs direction and purpose. The key to unlocking long-term wealth isn't simply about how much you make, but how effectively you make your money work for you. When you shift from earning a paycheck to actively making your money earn for you, that's when the magic happens. If your money isn't growing while you sleep, it means you're working too hard for too little. Think about it. Most people are conditioned to exchange their time for money, working a set number of hours each week in exchange for a paycheck. This model is limited because it ties your income to your time. There's only so much time you can give, and therefore only so much money you can make through this system. But wealth isn't built on the foundation of time for money exchange alone. The wealthy understand that the true power of money comes from its ability to grow and multiply without you having to do the work yourself. One of the most effective ways to make your money work for you is through smart investments. Investment is about putting your money into vehicles that have the potential to increase in value over time. Stocks, real estate, and business ownership are three of the most common ways to generate passive income and build wealth. But while they all share the goal of wealth accumulation, each requires a different understanding and approach. When it comes to stocks, the key to making your money grow is understanding the power of compound interest. Compound interest is the idea that the money you earn generates more money, not just on your initial investment, but also on the interest or returns you have already earned. This exponential growth can work in your favor if you start early and remain consistent with your investments. The earlier you start, the more your money compounds over time. This is why wealthy individuals are often those who have invested in stocks early in their lives, allowing them to ride out market fluctuations and accumulate massive wealth as their investments appreciate. Real estate is another powerful way to build wealth. While the initial investment may seem large, the potential for long-term growth is substantial. Real estate is an appreciating asset, meaning that its value tends to rise over time. Not only does real estate offer the potential for price appreciation, but it also provides an opportunity for ongoing income through rental properties. By renting out property, you can generate a steady cash flow that continues to grow, even while you focus on other areas of your life. The beauty of real estate is that, like stocks, it works for you even when you're not actively working. Once you own property and have tenants, the cash flow continues with minimal effort on your part. The concept of business ownership is equally powerful when it comes to creating wealth. Owning a business allows you to control your income potential in ways that employment simply doesn't. Instead of working for someone else, you're creating something that can generate income on its own. The key to making money through business ownership is scaling your operations. Successful business owners understand that in order to create sustainable wealth, their business must operate in a way that doesn't require their constant presence. By creating systems, building a team, and putting the right infrastructure in place, a business can generate income that continues to flow even when the owner is not actively working every day. For those who want to multiply their wealth, the idea is not just to earn money, but to build income-generating assets that can continue to grow and work for you. Every dollar you make is an opportunity to invest in something that will generate passive income. Whether that's investing in stocks that will appreciate over time, buying real estate that generates rental income, or owning a business that can scale and operate independently of your daily input, the goal is to create a financial ecosystem where your money works as hard as you do. If your money isn't growing while you sleep, it's time to reassess your financial strategy. Passive income is the holy grail of wealth building. When your money is working for you, you free up your time and energy to focus on other pursuits. Whether you want to spend more time with family, pursue other business ventures, or simply live a life of financial freedom, the goal is to build a system where your money continues to generate income and appreciates in value over time. The power of smart investments, the leverage of compound interest, and the growth potential of assets like real estate and businesses are all tools that can lead you to wealth. But they all require one thing: the willingness to stop seeing money as something you merely spend and to start seeing it as something you can grow. The wealthy have mastered the skill of money multiplication by putting their money to work, understanding the compounding effects, and building systems that generate ongoing wealth. Mastering the skill of money multiplication doesn't happen overnight. It requires education, patience, and a long-term vision. But once you begin to grasp how money can work for you, you'll begin to see the endless opportunities for growth. You stop trading time for money and start creating wealth that works independently of your direct involvement. And that's when the real freedom begins. Surround yourself with the right people. The people you choose to surround yourself with have an undeniable impact on your life, your mindset, and your potential for success. Your environment, both physical and social, shapes the way you think, the way you act, and ultimately the results you achieve. If you consistently place yourself in an environment filled with negativity, complacency, and limited thinking, it's almost inevitable that your own progress will be stunted. On the other hand, when you align yourself with people who are ambitious, forward-thinking, and determined to create solutions,